Leo, we are live. How are you, Leo loves? I am Andrea Cox. Quick intro for you Leos. This is for October 2018. As you come on here, Super Chats is on. So if you don't know what Super Chats is, it's a little, I'll say hello so you know I am live. It's a little dollar bill sign down there. At the end of the reading, you can ask a question. There is a $25 minimum. These are part for you. Yeah, okay. So $25 minimum for the super chat, and my website, thedetoxintuitive.com. I do have a sister channel on here with close to 18,000 subscribers. I am a health and detox specialist by trade, very well known in the industry. So you can see what I look like on the other videos on this channel and on that channel. Today I took my ocean dip, so my hair is wet, and I like doing the readings this way. I can focus more on the cards. I've had a pretty big ego death, so I'm not that hung up on my looks any longer, but it just helps me focus on the cards more than engaging so much. I feel like I need to read comments when I like doing it this way. A lot of the readers do. Anyway, yeah, detox specialist by trade, national media coverage in the detox industry. However, I went through my own rebirth process. I would say it was the third time in my life, but it was a major one. I am a Pisces sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Pisces Venus, Scorpio north node. So as you know, those are the main areas in your chart. And those are the two most intuitive signs. So I use my intuition in these readings. I think you'll really get that vibe from me. The decks that I'm using, I was kind of on the fence. I'm going to use Whispers of Healing for your health card. I always draw a health card first because I think it's vitally important. Sacred Power reading cards. I'm so sorry. So sorry. And it was a scam. It was one of those, scam likely. So sorry. I really like this new deck. I might pull that as your advice card at the end. I've got Wisdom of Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Whispers of Healing by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. And then for the clarifiers, Shadowscapes Tarot. I'm almost embarrassed of the box. And I have the Gilded Reverie out here just in case we need a second deck to clarify. I was feeling clear quartz crystal for you, so I grabbed one of these. I think that this would be really good, not to keep next to your bed, but to charge your water. I do have a water charging video on Andrea Cox TV, which is my other YouTube channel. I will type right down here and we will get started. There's the other YouTube channel. So I've already drawn a few of your cards, but I want to start with your health. You may be doing some kind of spring cleaning of your home, getting your home in order. You may be looking for an alternative on something, maybe practicing more self-love, self-care practices. I'm hearing maybe getting a massage, maybe wanting to buy a pet. You may have recently lost a pet, or you may want to volunteer in a shelter, something to give back to pets. You're nurturing yourself, Leo. You set an intention a while back when you were getting over heartache to nurture yourself, and you're doing it. You're moving forward in doing so. Someone hurt you bad. They were an extremely negative person and you were left in an extremely negative state. I feel that. Mushrooms may be good for you right now. You may be low in B vitamins. Mushrooms are very high in B vitamins, so keep that in mind. I'm going to take 3 more cards. Yeah, you're setting the intention. Wow, drew it again for self-love. So self-love is going to be the title of this video. I'm actually going to change it to self-love. Sorry, my dog wants to come up here. Lewis, come on. I noticed my animals wanted to be around right when I started your reading. Lewis got up on the table, Roger at my feet. They wanted to be around. So if you don't have a pet, maybe adopting a dog would be wonderful. A cat. Compassion. I think this means having compassion for yourself. I feel like a lot of you have already raised your children and it's time for you now. Deer and bunnies and birds and possums may be of significance. Those are the animals in here. Got a little possum there. We've got deer here. We've got bunnies. We've got a bird. So look for those as your totem animals. A bunny can be a sign of someone who is in and out of your life. That's not really, something you want. Again, nurture. Nurturing yourself. The moon, you may have a Pisces that is significant to you. There's a lot of water in this and a moon. It's the symbols of Pisces. Nurturing yourself. I feel like drawing one more. I'm just going to pull it up. Forward movement. I feel like you're moving away from someone or something that held you back, Leo, for a very, very, very long time. A very long time. So we're kind of getting away from butterfly season. It's in the fall, but you may see a butterfly. And if you do, that may work as a symbol for you. Again, I'm pretty intuitive and I color blue may mean something to you. I'm getting sunflowers. Maybe someone used to buy you sunflowers or if you have a Pisces child or you're dealing with a Pisces, the moon in the background, they've had a lot of growth through an experience that has included you. You may feel an odd bond with this person or they with you. I'm getting love-hate relationship, but I feel like for both of you, it's more of an appreciation for the other now. I want to say you tossed a burden between each other. May mean something. So I'm going to pick one of these cards, and I'm already telling chop wood. Not for you, never-ending story. So we've got the never-ending story, something repeating itself again and again and again. And you're like, Jesus, look at this woman, man. Oh, it's a woman. Look at her. She looks exhausted. She's like, I'm over this shit. I want to concentrate on myself. I want to concentrate on my career. I am over this never-ending story. Look at the, from a distance, that almost looked like an hourglass to me. From a distance, it looked like an hourglass. That may be of significance to you. You could have Libra in your chart or Pisces. I'm also getting double Leo. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or a Gemini, or Pisces. Cancer, or you could have Cancer in your chart. Okay, you're kind of over a situation where juggling is involved. Two of Pentacles. Here you are, Leo, showing up front and center. Queen of Wands, right away. Leo love, front and center. Five of Wands, conflict. Ooh, and there was a card sticking to it, and judgment. You're making a judgment call, you or someone else. And usually the Fool can mean new beginning. I do want to think of it as a new beginning, but I also kind of see it as you, Leo, are making a judgment call about a fool who has juggled you and someone else and wasted a lot of your time. And you are showing up in your power, in the upright. I'm getting Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, for a small portion of you, another Leo. Pisces. I'm just going to look at these three. They're really speaking to me, and then I'm going to shuffle again. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, karmic wheel turning in your favor, Six of Wands, the Victory card, Ace of Swords, cutting through the bullshit, and the Page of Pentacles, a tangible offer that is not for you. Ten of Cups. Who's the Ten of Cups with? Chariot, card of Cancer, Seven of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So from the 6 to the 7. But this person is not for you. They could be a Cancer. Could be a Gemini on the cusp of Cancer. That would be on or after the 15th of June, I believe. I feel like this card is of significance. Queen of Pentacles. The Hierophant. You want marriage. You or someone else does. Magician wanted to pop out. Card of Capricorn wanted to pop out. Got a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio female wanting to come out. Let's take her out. One more shuffle. Who else is involved in this mix? Who else is involved in this mix? Page of Wands, younger fire sign, and a King of Swords. I also have a Knight of Swords. I'm going to put the chop wood. Ten of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Leo, I want you, other than the clear quartz, I want you to get a stone. You can screenshot this. This size would cost you about $35 or something. I want you to go into a crystal store and get a stone that looks like this. And I want you to put it in your car in the center console. And I want you to hold it throughout the day. I just do. Some healing heart properties, some good juju for a new person to enter into your life. So on the not for you, let's start from over here. We have the never-ending story, right? Someone juggling for years. I'm getting like 10 plus for some of you. I'm getting for some of you 20. You're showing up in your power. You got your confidence back, possibly because this person came back around. But they come back around with the Five of Wands. A lot of drama, petty arguments, bullshit. Almost like they don't know what they want, right? And you made a judgment call. Or they did. These can go vice versa. You don't want to screw with a fool anymore. You don't want to play the fool anymore. So we're going to put those cards away. That's for some of you. Second scenario we have, and these could all be intertwined, we have not for you. Some of you could be dealing with people who possibly are in the Asian culture. Doesn't have to be all of you. Some of you Irish. Some of you from just a different ethnic background. So in this, Leo, I feel like you are the Queen of Pentacles. I thought the Hierophant came out, didn't it? Yeah. Hierophant's like hiding. Where'd it go? Hierophant disappeared. And all of a sudden I want to sneeze, like I need some form of protection. That's what sneezing means. So I feel like, there's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, male or female. The cards are not gender-based. They could have this heavy in their chart. And they're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. That's someone who is taking care of business. They're taking care of their home. They're taking care of their animals. There's children involved. They're taking care of the kids. They're cooking the meals. They're cleaning the house. They're working. They're taking care of everything. Could run a home-based business. I feel like this person just wants to move away. I feel like this person feels like they got the short end of the stick in something, that they got caught up in something that just, you can kind of see a castle in the background. It's just like wanting to ride away from where they live, wanting to escape. Have the little crab back there. It could have been someone that shut down, stopped communicating. Turtles. This is someone that goes at a slow pace. Again, they could be a Gemini on the cusp of Cancer. They could be a Cancer. This is the card of Cancer. Then we have the Ten of Cups. This is happiness, bliss, emotional contentment. Just feeling completely content with the world. Emotional fulfillment. And then right after that, we have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords. So did someone come back in, Leo, and hurt you again, or did you hurt someone again? It's one or the other. But regardless, this person is not for you. And yeah, it's like a chess game to them. It's like a chess game. A game of cat and mouse. So, it's funny, Leo. I'm going to go to the last scenario here, and then I'm going to read your advice card, and I will be back mid-month for other readings. Whoever likes this video the most, that sign will have their mid-month reading read first. So please note that. Let's go to the last scenario. I want to say something, though, Leo, and you watched me shuffle the cards before when I chose these cards for you. I started thinking, I want to do more spiritual readings and stay away from love, right? And what happens is when I sit down for your reading, or when I've been sitting down for there's a few of the signs, it goes straight to love. It goes straight to conflict and love. So I feel like instead of pretending and making it all about, the angel cards and the self-love and the good juju, I've got to be honest here and tell you what I think is going on. I think you either have played someone for a very long time or they have played you. This isn't for all Leos. If you're not in a relationship at all, or you're in a happy relationship, this isn't for you. But I think for some of you, you've either been played by a Leo or a Leo has played you for a very long time. And this is what the cards say. And when I learned Tarot, I learned very quickly that the cards don't lie. One moment. Sorry, Leo. I got that new iPhone, you know, that XS, whatever the heck it's called. And it's quite loud. And of course, I don't know how to even turn it off. So, okay, turn off. Slide to power off. Thank God. Let me charge it. Okay, Leo. Sorry, I've got cords here, so I have to strategically sit up and down. Okay. By the way, Super Chat is on. Or you can donate to the channel. I'll put the link in the description box to donate if this resonates with you. Chop wood. Chop wood. Being grounded in everyday experience. Humility. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay. Hang on, Lewis, here. I had to pull out the chair for my dog. In your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms. When it is in full blossom, the mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in the meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. So on this, we got the 10 of Swords, 10 swords in your back. Never really examined this card in this deck, and it's funny, she's got a crescent moon falling from her, and her long blonde hair looks like she's laying in bed, with the swords just piercing through her body. For some of you, this could be you. For some of you, I think this is someone else. And I say that because of the moon. I think of Pisces or Cancer because they're the signs that represent moon. So Cancer represents moon in, I believe, Pisces represents moon in the tarot deck, but Cancer represents the moon just in astrology. So, but the long blonde hair flowing, the crescent moon down here, the 10 swords piercing through her body, and I feel like she's laying. So on top of this, you watched me shuffle. I drew a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male, and a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio female, but the cards aren't gender-based. They could intertwine. I also drew a Page of Wands. Again, cards aren't gender-based. Male, female, fire sign could be you. Aries, Leo, Sag. And the Four of Pentacles, someone who is just holding on. And this card represents just going through the mundane of life and not really the exciting parts of life, but when nothing's going on in your love life. I feel like we have two people that are in a stalemate situation. And I feel like there are two people that have went through some type of rebirth. And then we've got an Aries, Leo, Sag here that is in between. This could be a child. Pages often represent children. Or it could be you, Leo, or an Aries or a Sag that hasn't grown yet, hasn't fully grown yet. Just going to do a few clarifiers. Okay. Oh, there we go. Queen of Wands. There's the passing the judgment again on the conflict. And the Star card, card of Aquarius. It's funny, we have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio card, and we have the Fool card, which means exploration, creativity, starting off on a new path, right? Remember in the first story, you didn't want to deal with someone who was acting like a fool. In the second story, the Fool card wasn't out. In this story, I get that this is someone starting their new life. I do feel female energy. I do feel we've got a water sign here with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I do feel like this person made a judgment call. They were sick of conflict where there didn't need to be. They wanted, I don't know, conversation or communicate. I don't know. I would have to clarify. And then we've got the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So younger Aries, Leo, Sag, cards aren't gender-based, and the Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag here. But the conflict card came along with this group. And if you notice, the cards are all matching in color in this group. And they're all matching the blues, the pastel blues and hues in this group. And you watch me shuffle. So see how they all kind of go together? And they all kind of go together. I feel like this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio female who made we've got the Judgment card there, Judgment card to the Fool card, start a new beginning, realized that there was going to be too much conflict dealing with someone, possibly a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male, who had delivered the Ten of Swords. And if you look, got that Pisces, that crescent moon, long blonde hair, 10 swords, resting. Birds may be of significance to you or this person. I think this person didn't want the conflict or the 10 swords that they were slowly removing out of their back from this person who was constantly in and out. This is an in and out of your life card, because they knew that this person, this could be family drama. This could be, maybe this is your husband or your ex-husband, Leo, or an ex-partner. And this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio was someone new who came in, and they just didn't want, Five of Wands is a conflict card. And it comes with these two energies. This is a younger Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And then you, Leo, Queen of Wands. And this is Page of Wands. And this is the conflict card. And this is the guy that's in and out. And look, he's part of this. So he's part of this group. These two cards came out together. Look at the color in the cards. So This group is accepting this woman, this child, whatever, of in and out behavior, immature behavior. You know, this guy isn't a knight. I mean, this guy isn't a king, he's a knight. This group was accepting of this type of behavior. This gal isn't. I know this gal. I am this gal, you know? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, female. I'm a Pisces with Pisces Sun, Scorpio, Moon, Scorpio rising. So I know what Pisces will deal with and will not deal with. And then this last group, we have Four of Pentacles. So that's kind of holding on. And then we have the Wish card. It is the card of Aquarius, but I'm seeing this more of a wish. But I'm seeing this King of Swords is holding on to a wish. This could be one of three things. It's either an Aquarius, because the star card is an Aquarius, or it's someone who is seen as a star. People look up to this person. People take advice from this person. This person could have a TV show. They could have a YouTube channel, something of that nature. See how the colors match? See how the colors just really, my little hands, see how the colors really don't match? Pastels and then conflict with the Leo, Sag. I'm calling it like the cards came out. I think this person was trying to hold on to two people. Possibly you, Leo, and a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Thank you for hitting the like button when you come into the room, because that increases the algorithms. And Super Chats is open. So I think that therein was the problem. But, you know, we had the Judgment card. So someone made a judgment and they're out. And they're enjoying their life. They're the Fool now. The Fool is new beginnings, happy, joyful time, focusing on career and you know, love if that's their thing, and everything else. So that's beautiful. I'm going to grab an advice card. Okay. We're going to wrap it up with an advice card. I feel like whoever the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the King of Swords, if I can get these open, Leo, I'm so sorry. Oh, thank God it opens that way. Thank God. I really love these cards. I highly recommend this deck. That really sounded great. Sacred Power reading cards. They're really beautiful cards. Go within, Leo. Go within. Keep working on yourself. Keep working on yourself. You may want to do a detox. You may want to cleanse yourself, maybe get a colonic, maybe order some coffee enemas, start doing some enemas at home if colonics aren't your thing. This is a great essential oil to have by Young Living, Release. You can put that on the bottom of your feet. Definitely pick up a clear quartz crystal. Do not put it next to your bed, but you can put it next to your water to charge that. And my sister channel on here is Andrea Cox TV. You can see a video I did on that. I feel this, actually. Boundaries. You need to be more like this gal this month, Leo. I know that you want to be this passionate, exciting, charismatic person, possibly with this, you know, person who was acting like a fool in the earlier stories we saw. But this person brings conflict everywhere they go. They bring conflict. They bring third parties. They bring ridiculous things that, you know, if you're moving into the fifth dimension, which most of us are already there, you don't want that. You don't need it. And the moment you get rid of it, everything expands, it grows. Your money expands. Your abundance in health expands. Your life force energy expands. Be like this gal. She's teaching you a thing or two, right? So you see how free she is, feathers in her hair. This is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio female. So Queen of Cups, over 30, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, they've reached queen status. They don't put up with bullshit. They move on. They have everything they need. Everything. Everything. Always. And they enjoy their life. Always. With or without someone. Always. All their needs are met. They don't put up with this. It affects their emotions too much. Cups are emotions. Wands are passion. You're a wands person. So, you're used to this type of deal. They don't put up with it. They don't like swords energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius men in the upright, wonderful. In the reverse or bringing this drama, not so good. Or holding on to more than one person at a time, not so good. And I guarantee you, if that is the situation where we had a male King of Swords holding on to two females, you, Leo, and possibly a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio female here, I guarantee you that this gal let this person go long ago. I guarantee you. Because cups are emotions and they don't deal with anything that plays with their emotions. Once they become this status, if they're like, in their 20s, they might still entertain that kind of garbage, but no. Okay, so I'm going to read you the boundaries card. I love this deck. Oh my gosh, I turned right to the page. I love it. Throughout our lives, we sometimes feel our movements are restricted, whether it's our career, finances, relationship, travel, or living arrangements. We need to grow as individuals, but we can only do that by breaking old molds and creating new experiences. There is much potential within you, but you must be willing to be bold and brave. Breaking barriers is only possible when you overcome your anxiety about moving past physical and emotional boundaries. While it may be comfortable and less risky to stay where you are, you have more opportunities on the other side of the wall. Having the confidence to step forward onto a new path might be a frightening or an exhilarating prospect. Have faith for moral support. Discuss these avenues and your emotions with close friends and family right before making any decisions. Right now, your soul is asking you to break away from traditional thinking and to step outside of the box to find solutions to the issues you are facing. The universe is encouraging your growth right now by giving you gentle nudges to explore new ideas. Healthy emotional and physical boundaries are encouraged now. Establish your personal power by creating new boundaries to balance the give and take in relationships and personal connections. New opportunities will arise when you are ready to take that step forward. Take advantage of the opportunities when they come. You have the momentum to push forward with success now if you choose to do so. So, Leo, I want to share something with you really quick. And I'm trying not to share much of my personal life in these videos, but I once was involved with someone I've never met a Leo I didn't like. My grandmother was a Leo, Lagolda. She grew all her own food. She had like 4 gardens in her backyard. We grew up in Ohio. She taught me a lot about food, a lot about gardening, a lot about love, a lot about Jesus, a lot about God, the Lord. Uh, and my mom has a Leo moon, and I was with a Leo for 10 years in a relationship. He was wonderful. Leos are really strong. Leos also need a lot of attention. But I was involved with an air sign. This was a while back. And he had been involved with a Leo for a long time, like decades and decades and decades. And the thing about air signs is, unfortunately, it depends on the air sign. They leave doors open. They don't close things. They leave them open. So they get involved with new people, and the old door is still open and they just don't say anything, right? So oh, same stone as my necklace. So, that had never ended properly. 6 months into the relationship, that was re-looked at or what have you. And the problem is, before we open new doors, we need to close old ones. And especially have the respect and dignity for other people's feelings. Air signs, they're a little tough because they don't, unless they have like a water moon, like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio moon, they're not empathic. They're not real compassionate. So I feel like someone has hurt you really bad, and it's time to care for yourself, which it looks like you are. I love you, Leo. I'm gonna title this video Self-Care. I'll see you mid-month. Thank you so much. Okay, be well. Links will be in the description box. And I'm gonna do, I think, earth signs or air signs next. Bye.